Hey guys, just wanted to welcome you back for the February Bust Your Stash Challenge with Dawn and Rachel. And for February, I've got my 10 card bases. That is the minimum we have to make of any project. And for this month, I'm going with 10 cards. So the papers I'm using are the Park Lane Spring Garden Collection. And the point of this challenge is to stash bust a good bit of wooden embellishments. So that's what you see here is the little sample that I pulled out of my stash to pull from. And again, this is the Park Lane Spring Garden Collection. I got it on clearance at Joann's a few years ago, so I'm not entirely sure if it's still available, but I know the stores are closing, but you can always take a look and see through the clearance and stuff if there might be some left. And this is just a quick flip through showing the pages that I picked to use for building up the matting layers, and absolutely love the colors in this paper. The camera really doesn't show as good how vibrant they really are. And then I brought in this one of the cut apart pages. Sorry, brain is glitching. And I think I use pretty much all of them or most of them for today's project. And I also brought in some distress inks that coordinated with the colors and everything that are throughout the paper pad. So super fun collection. I've been sitting on it for a while because again, the things that I really like, I don't tend to jump into right away, and I really should because, we get it to use it, so hoarding it sort of defeats that purpose. And then also quick note for February, I'm going to do what I did in January, and I think I'll probably do it for the rest of the year, is link February of 2024's stash busting projects that Dawn and I did. I'll put those in the description. And I did chat with her, so at time of filming, at some point she does want to jump back in with the Bust Your Stash challenges. Not exactly sure when, she said, but that is the goal as of right now. So when that happens, then of course I will also be linking in the videos that Dawn has for the stash busting projects that we have for this year. And I think that's all the backdoor stuff that I wanted to say. I try to slow down, let my brain catch up to make sure I don't miss anything, because, but anyway, so for this challenge, again, it is the minimum of 10 cards is what I'm doing here. And I'm not going to go into the process because I did put a video out at the beginning of the year kind of breaking down in a mini tutorial kind of thing for how I do batch processing or batch making for cards. And it's a process that basically works regardless of whether you're doing 2, 5, 10, or 100 cards. When you finally get your process down, whatever that is for you, it really does make card making so much faster. So, it takes a little minute. It took me a while to kind of figure out a rhythm for how I like to do things. And that pretty much has been the go-to now. I think 15 plus years in crafting, and cards were what I started with. So, again, don't feel bad if you're new and you're still kind of having a hard time figuring out what process works for you. It will come. It will definitely come. It just, kind of a trial and error sort of thing because, like pretty much anything that we do, everybody ends up getting kind of their own way of doing things. So you can pull in a lot of tips from videos like this or, articles and blog posts on the internet and stuff. And those are fantastic resources, but eventually you really do just sort of settle into your process. So those are always really good starting points to get you going, but you will get there. You'll get your rhythm going. So again, I don't want to bog this video down because it's already kind of long. So I'm going to cut off the intro voiceover here put the rest to music, and then come back for a really quick recap at the end when the cards are finished. But if you are interested in the process, kind of how I do things, the way my mind kind of works the program, so to speak. I will link that video. It was another mini stash busting where I did 10 cards, and again, trying to force myself to use a collection that I really love. It was a 12 by 12 paper pad that I think it was Graphics 45 or 40 something. I can never remember the names when I'm not looking at them. So, but in any case, I will link that as well. When you're done here, if you want to go check out that process video, I'll have it linked either in the description, or I could even add it at the end cards at the end of the video. So anyway, hope you guys have fun. And again, at some point, Dawn is planning, as of right now, to get back into the collaborations we do for the Bust Your Stash. But at the moment, I'll just be linking last year's February in case you missed them. So have fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will meet you back for the recap. And really quickly, I forgot to say it at the beginning of the voiceover here, but I do apologize. I was a little late in finishing up the edits for this video, so it got pushed back a day. So instead of being Saturday the 15th, I am releasing this on Sunday the 16th. So again, I do apologize. I try hard to stick to the schedule, which for the Bust Your Stash Challenge is the third Saturday of every month. So next month, everything should be on track. I'm going to be doing a lot of editing while we're on winter break from work. So that way, that will help get me caught up in terms of editing, so I'm not trying to rush, do things at the last minute and end up being late like today. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I do apologize. And again, next month's Bust Your Stash should be on the standard third Saturday of the month. So anyway, all right. So have fun, enjoy the music, and I'll see ya for the recap. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. So here is the quick recap for the 10 cards that I made and stash busted a good chunk of wooden embellishments. So hopefully you guys had fun. As always, I really hope that you guys crafted along. Dawn and I both still agree that the number one thing we love most is hoping that we inspire you to get in and do a massive stash busting in your craft rooms or your studios and use up all the things that have been hiding. So if you guys had fun, if you enjoyed it, if you got any help out of the video, do me a favor if you would please and leave a purple heart down in the comments. And feel free to subscribe. It's free. I've got no membership. Just love hanging out with you. So take care, you guys. Stay safe, and I will be seeing you in the next Stash Buster. If you're interested in some more content, here's a couple videos you might want to check out, and I will catch up with you in the next one.